What's up, guys? This is the Real Quaid with another Poison Gym Challenge video. I'm up against the Fat Panda, with the spelled T-E-H, but I'm just going to call it the Fat Panda. It's his first, I don't know, or it could be him or her, because his character is a female, so we've never determined his or her gender. I don't know if we did or not. Anyway, I'll probably just call him for now, for the sake of the battle, just because I'm used to it. Anyway, um, the point is, his team is really, really scary. So Ferrothorn is an incredible wall. Terrakion and Volcarona hit really hard. Cloyster is probably the scariest boosting sweeper in the game. And then he's also got Tentacruel, which is a solid rapid spinner, and a Swoobat, which is an interesting choice. And actually, prior to this battle, I had never faced a Swoobat in any competitive battles before, so it's you'll kind of see that I sort of fumble my way through trying to figure out exactly what it's capable of. So here at the start of the battle, I lead with Zoroark as usual. He sends out his Ferrothorn, goes for the Protect. I expected a switch into Volcarona, but he protects instead, so I was going to go for a U-turn and a beneficial switch. So now, of course, I'm locked into it. I'm not going to come at him. Now I know he's going to come in. So I'll send out Crobat, expecting a setup of some kind. So there's the spikes, for sure. Mostly did this to get the taunt off so that Ferrothorn would leave me alone. But he protects that. So I go for the taunt, which, of course, doesn't work. And now he's probably expecting a taunt, so I'm just going to come right at him. He's going to attack me anyway. The Gyro Ball is going to hit Crobat pretty hard because his speed is so high, but I just wanted to do something to him. I wasn't sure who to even really send out. The reason I went to Crobat instead of Nidoking in the first place is because I had Nidoking in the back. If I would have switched Zoroark directly to Nidoking, then the next time my Zoroark made an appearance, he would not have an illusion. So that's the reason why I went to Crobat in the first place. It just kind of it was an unfortunate way my team was set up before the fight that it came to this. So I don't want him setting up on me the next turn or doing anything weird, so I just taunt him, expecting Crobat to go down, which he does. Looking back on it, I should not have let my Crobat fall this early. Sort of ended up putting me in a bad position. So I send out my Nidoking to try to get him out of the back position at least. Also, he would scare away Ferrothorn. I was expecting a switch into something. I was actually specifically expecting his Volcarona, so I went for the Earth Power, which is, of course, the one thing that wouldn't mutilate Swoobat that I had. If I would have come at him with a Fire Blast, it's still, Swoobat's defenses are pretty terrible and might have even one-shot him. But it didn't pan out that way. Swoobat's got a really high speed, and Nidoking's defenses are bad, so he's going to fall to a Psychic. I send out my new recruit, Scolipede, who is the fastest Pokemon I have remaining now that Crobat is down, and Swoobat is actually faster than he is, which is going to kind of set the tone for the rest of the battle. I was not expecting Swoobat to be that fast. I thought I'd be able to outspeed him, Rock Slide him, maybe get a flinch, and then if he survived, which he ended up barely surviving, I would have gotten him next turn, but didn't pan out that way. He's going to outspeed Scolipede and knock him out with a Psychic. I'm also assuming this is a simple Swoobat, so his Calm Mind gave him +2 special attack and defense. So Scolipede went down. I lost 2 Pokemon to a Swoobat, mostly because I didn't know what it had. I didn't even know if it could, I'm assuming it learned Focus Blast or something like that. I had to look, at the moves it could learn after the battle to find out that it didn't learn Focus Blast, so Zoroark would have probably been a pretty good switch into him. So we kind of get a reset here. He sends out Ferrothorn, I send out Zoroark disguised as Muck, so Zoroark's going to do his work here. Ferrothorn falls pretty easily. I was kind of expecting a switch, just because I was assuming he would have expected a Zoroark or something like that. He sends out his Terrakion on the Revenge. In retrospect, I definitely should have switched out Zoroark because he's the one shot I had to knocking out this Terrakion. But I don't. I come at him right with a flamethrower, kind of hoping for a burn. At this point, I'm kind of burned out. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have much left. Just the way that the teams were set up at the beginning of the match, I pretty much had to play a perfect battle if I had wanted to win. And once Crobat went down to a Gyro Ball, and once I lost 2 to a Swoobat, I was in pretty bad shape. So I was hoping Muck would survive an Earthquake and be able to do some damage with a Brick Break. He takes a pretty powerful hit. I really expected him to survive, and then, oh, he critted me. So it's hard to tell whether or not he would have actually survived. I don't know what item Terrakion has. If he was Choice Banded, he probably would have went down for sure. If he was Scarfed, Muck probably would have survived, but it didn't really matter. At this point, the match is over. Toxicroak's going to fall, so good game, the Fat Panda. Welcome to the league. And I've decided for some of my future videos to kind of go easy on it. Up to this point, I've been posting every battle that I've had, so I'm going to kind of lay off of that. If I see something in the battle specifically that I want to save, then I'll definitely post it. Like earlier, we had the Crobat versus Heatran. Little interesting tangents there. Toxicroak's been really on his game as of late, so I like showing that kind of stuff. But sort of expect fewer videos, but of better quality. I think that's a good thing to shoot for. I'm also going to be working on some more competitive analysis videos in the coming weeks. The next one on tap is going to be Zoroark, because a lot of people like mine and you know, they have complimented me, and I know they fear the Zoroark when I send them in. So focus on that, and then after that, not sure exactly where I'm going to go, but we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.